Rajan Kochhar. Major Rajan Kochhar, interestingly, in one of the videos that has been shared, sir, by an investigative journalist, one of the Khalistan supporters can be heard saying that he's being harassed and that locals in Canada are now encouraging hate crimes against the Sikh minority community by simply calling them out for carrying out these Khalistan referendums and carrying out Khalistan protests on Canadian soil. Is that a logic that is going to settle well with the locals of Canada, or with the Khalistani supporters now trying to cry victim?
Thank you, Devika. I have friends in Canada, and what I get to hear from them is that this Khalistani support movement in Canada is a minority there. A majority of the Indians who are staying in Canada, they are least interested in what these agenda of the Khalistani is. But you see, unfortunately, 2.1% of the population in Canada is of Sikhs. And according to the latest figures with me, it's approximately around 7.71 lakhs. And Prime Minister Modi being invited to the G7 in Alberta is a setback to the people there who are supporting this Khalistani movement. Mind you, they are in a minority and they don't control the Indian opinion as far as Indo-Canada relations are concerned. What is a very important challenge I would feel for the Canadian government and for the new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, is that he will have to navigate his foreign policy towards India in a manner that he restores the deteriorating relations between India and Canada. What has happened is, over the year, like about 2 years back, deterioration started, and we don't have a embassy actually functioning there. All those aspects will have to be restored in due course of time.
Yes, yes.
And I'm sure it is going to be done in an incremental manner, as has already been stated by their foreign minister. Anita is there, and she has made a categorical statement that we will take one step at a time. These sentiments, unfortunately, are propelled by the Canadian laws, which would need a review as far as the freedom of speech is concerned, because in Canada anybody can speak anything and there is no restriction on any kind of speech in Canada. And that is why, if you had observed in the last 1 year, there were some attacks and provocative speeches against the Hindus. The Hindu temples were also targeted, and we are aware of these things. The Canadian High Commission also protests were there, and that is why a sizable community of the Hindus and the Sikhs had to come on the road to show solidarity with the Hindu population and the Sikh population. Yes. Because again, I'm stressing this point that these Khalistanis there are in a minority. And my last point is the role of the ISI. You see, from where the money is coming, from where the movement is getting funded, it is the ISI involvement, and it has been proved beyond doubt. We have had a dossier on this, we have intelligence reports on this, how the ISI and the Canadian, this movement for Khalistan is being funded. Because we are aware of what happened in Punjab and whose role was there and how we squashed that movement in India. A similar kind of a movement that they are wanting to have in Canada. That's why you made a statement, they want a state of Khalistan, which I think is a pipe dream. They'll never be able to get it, and I'm sure in a matter of a couple of months' time, the relationship between the Indian and the Canadian government is going to improve. The first step has already been taken by inviting Prime Minister Modi for the G7 summit, and I'm sure in times to come, these relations are going to improve.
Yes, and we also know why